Hey everyone, it's Dave. I'm back with Thunder, my 1990 Miata. Today is time for its spring oil change, or almost spring oil change. This job is the same for any first or second gen Miata. And frankly, it's pretty similar for all vehicles. But I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you're a Miata owner and not looking for tips on your Ram 1500. So let's get started. You're watching Dave's Auto DIY. Here's what you're going to need for this job. You're going to need, of course, a jug of oil. It only takes 3.6 quarts. 5W30 is the grade for here in Canada. If you're in a warmer state, you might get away with 10W30. You'll need an oil filter. There's the number of the type of oil filter if you're using a Mobil 1 filter. Some gloves is a good idea, a funnel, a ratchet, 19mm, crush washer to replace on the drain plug, some rags, and a catch basin. Before you raise up the car, I like to run it for 3 to 5 minutes to get it slightly warm, but not hot. You don't want to have hot oil spill on your hands, and loosen off the oil fill cap so there's air to get in to help it pour out. Then proceed to raise your car using jack stands or ramps, or if you're spoiled like me, a lift, any way to safely get under the vehicle. Loosen off the oil drain plug with a 19mm, then finish pulling it off by hand, positioning your drain pan such that you're ready to catch the oil as it shoots out initially, then reposition the drain pan as it starts to drain out more straight down. When I pulled out the drain plug, there was no crush washer on it, so I went to the bottom of the oil pan and the aluminum crush washer was still stuck on, so I just pulled it off, pried it off with a little bit of a screwdriver, and I'm going to put a new aluminum crush washer on. You should use a new one every time, because it does what it's supposed to do. It gets crushed and helps seal the plug into the oil pan. Now I'm going to try to reach in while it's dripping there without it dripping on me and grab that oil filter. You can also reach it from the top. It's on the right hand side, the passenger side of the engine. And you can reach it from the bottom here, you can reach it from the top, or you can take the wheel off and reach it through the wheel well. I don't have the under tray on. You don't have to take the under tray off for this job, but I have it off for a different job. So I just left it off in case I make a mess. Be a little bit easier to clean up, but you don't have to take the under tray off. Just loosen that oil filter off by hand, and you can use there's special oil filter wrenches if it's on there too tight. Hopefully the last person didn't force it on too much, and it'll drip as you're taking it off. There you go. So before putting on the new oil filter, just want to put a little bit of oil around the rubber seal, fresh oil, to help it go on smoothly and not catch. And I'll reach in, you can do this from the top or through the wheel well. I'm going in through the bottom here and just hand tighten it. The ideal tightness is once it just touches the side of the engine block, turn it 3/4 of a turn more, no more than that. So that's just a very slow drip now. So I'll reinstall the drain plug with the new crush washer. And tighten that up. Doesn't have to, just good and tight. Then I like to clean up the area with a bit of brake cleaner and some rags to prevent it from dripping too much. Now it's time to top up the engine. It takes 3.6 quarts or 3.4 liters of oil. There's 0.8 liters in between the low and high level mark. good. Make sure you dispose of the old oil with hazardous waste, however you do that in your neighborhood, as well as the old oil filter. Before lowering the car back down, I like to run it for a couple minutes just to make sure there aren't any leaks. So that's it. That's all there is to changing the oil in a first or second generation Miata. So I hope you learned something. I hope you hit subscribe, and I hope to see you next time on Dave's Auto DIY.